Kubb is a Viking game that they say it dates back about 1,000 years or so.
Right.
It's a very simple game. Basically, you have 10 Kubbs in play and a king in the center. And basically, the object is to knock all the Kubbs down and then knock the king down to win the game. And when you knock them down, the other team throws the Kubbs back somewhere between the halfway point and their baseline, and then that team would then set them up however they wanted to. And then this team had to throw at the field Kubbs first before you can throw at the baseline. The game itself, to explain to somebody, kind of complicated, but you see it once and play it once, it's a very easy game to learn. Anybody can play it from ages, well, I mean, at the Nationals, there's a kid 6 years old over to 88 years old. So.
I'd ran the Rockford tournament this year. They'd been running for 5 years. This year I directed that one. And I was contacted by the Visitors Bureau. They had been looking for a sport that they could bring into Beloit area that's fun for all ages, and Kubb is starting to become very popular in Wisconsin and through the Midwest. So they'd actually contacted the guy who runs the National Kubb Championships, and they sent them to me. And so I've been working with Beloit, Visit Beloit, the Parks and Recs department here, and so then we just kind of came together and organized this, and it worked out great. The big challenge is a lot of people don't know what it is yet, so the fact that we got 20 out here today is fantastic. A lot of tournaments that start up, they're lucky to get 8 to 12, so this seems like it's been a really good start for him. My son, his Scoutmaster and his Boy Scout troop, they were doing the concession stand for the Rockford tournament. It'd be about 4 years ago now. And so I happened to be there to actually do the concessions that day, and somebody needed another player, and so yeah, I'll give it a try, and just really been hooked ever since then. So now it's a major hobby of mine during the summer and the spring, and I've made a ton of friends, and it's been a great game to learn.
Awesome.
And our names are, just kidding. It's kind of like a gazelle. Yeah, going out first.